How's it going? Sorry, I've got to adjust my glasses. And yes, this is a leash for this little guy right here. Say hi, Oliver. You ever get a couch, and especially with the way they're made these days, after about year 3, 4, they just lose their support. You get a little too soft. And yes, I'm a big guy. I get it. It's probably part of the problem. We're working on that. But it gets soft. Well, I've got a little solution I'm going to try. I just test fitted it. We will go through it. I just got to run to the store and get a few things to help shore it up without buying the questionable panels that you find on Amazon or anywhere else. So we're going to take a look at what I can do and go from there. So I was talking earlier outside about trying to find a good fix for the couch. It's maybe something you don't expect. There's just something I had left over from when we were experimenting with our purple mattress, which I did not video. Actually, be quite honest, I haven't videoed much of anything in the last 6 months or so, and it's just, I wasn't feeling it. It's a nice hobby and everything, but sometimes you're just not feeling it. But what I'm going to do, let me flip this camera around. So what we got is these bunkie boards underneath. They were left over from, I was trying to set up a platform for a bed for our purple mattress. But needless to say, I'm going to put them to good use. I just tested them. They work well. Sorry for the blankets on the floor. We've been rehabbing a pup for the last 6-7 weeks. They're kind of sticking out weird. I'm going to kind of try to go and straighten these up, mark off where they go. I'm going to saw both ends of them and round them off and attach, because basically what I got going on here is this. And this was just a test fit. I tell you, it added great support. You may not see me film a lot of the work being done, which is more of a limitation of filming capabilities right now. We'll strap on the GoPro. It's charging, I hope. Did I not put it on charge? I probably didn't put it on charge. And we'll go from there. All right, got everything pretty much lined up. Just a little fine tuning. Basically, I'm going to cut about up to about here across on all of them. And I'm going to sand them, wrap them with some 10 mil tape on both ends. I'm not going to screw them in right now. I want to see if they stay. If they don't stay in place, we'll find a way to tack them to the wood structure. There's not a whole lot here to go to, so I'll probably just put them in there and let it go that way. We got the first side cut. We're going to do the other side real quick, take an inch off. Then we will kind of protect the ends a little bit with probably some 20 mil tape. Again, it's temporary. Listen to that. Hear that? That is the sound of a hybrid vehicle. It sounds like a ghost. Toyota, interesting choice in sounds. Anywho, we are going to tape the ends of it with some 20 mil to protect it, slide them in there, and test it out. If that works out well, we'll do it with the other couch too. Got my repurposed bunkie boards cut. Took an inch off of each side. These were originally king size, so you needed 2. And we will go from there. So I'm just going to throw some 10 mil tape. We'll show a little bit of it. Maybe high speed that shit, and we'll go from there. You want to confuse people at a hardware store, ask for 10 mil or 20 mil tape. They don't know what you're talking about. It's because what we call it, at least in the electrical trade and probably plumbing trades, that has a pipe tape, then you sort of got it. But yeah, it's one of those things. If you're a tradesman, you're going to your local hardware store, them fools, as we all know, they act like they know what they're talking about, but most of them don't, unless they are just retirees from the trades. All right, we got the bunkie boards on, and I'll show you what I'm working with here. Sorry about the tape, it is a little sloppy, but you're not gonna see it when the cushions are on it. because I touched my face again because I can't leave it alone. I literally got about a 1/2 inch to work with of wood to support it up front. Same in the back, maybe a little wider. But that's what it looks like when you back out. A little crooked here, but that's okay. You know, I think once the cushions are on, it'll work out fine. A little extra support. I believe the IKEA bunkie boards is working well. There's a couple things I wanted to do today to finalize it. So I gotta get some Velcro along that small lip up front. Put the obviously the soft side facing up so it doesn't hang up on the mattress, and then some on the bunkie boards themselves. There is a camber, as you know, so what's interesting is you sit in it, you can kind of feel it push down a little. There is a slight tilt to the front and towards the back cushion, which is fine. I actually think the slight tilt to the front helps shorter people get out, including actually not even shorter people, myself. And I know that in a couple of videos you may have seen Sweat and Wild in the background. I do not hang out at the water park. It is actually, our county park is right next to it where I walk the dog. So that's what we're going to do a little later today. Finalize this thing and go from there. Sorry about the sun in the background, but Ollie wants to go this direction. See you in a bit. All right, so the end thing I ended up doing is I ended up putting some Velcro strip. I stapled to this 1/2 inch piece of wood all the way down. Put the Velcro underneath each one. I really didn't need to put the tapes on the end of this, I don't think, but I'm not changing it because I'm lazy. And you're not going to see it when the cushions go back on. But when we do the other side, I'll do it without the deal because I'm sanding them down anyway. And that should be that.
This has been a Digital 410 production.
Oh, look at that, I'm filming myself. Look at this fat fucking face. Ugh.